answer the question that I'm putting to you, how did Jesus help people develop faith? Let's go into this text and let's take the approach like we're investigative reporters to find out, why did this woman have such great faith? And how can we learn from her? The first answer we find is this. How Jesus helped people develop faith? He connected with the heart. Faith begins in the heart. It's much like love. Love begins in the heart. And you see its expression in action. We would never have known. Had we been there, even like one of these disciples, they didn't know that a great miracle was in motion. They thought it was just a bothersome woman. And she was a nuisance. She's coming to Jesus and she's following behind them and saying, Lord, Son of David, have mercy on me. My daughter is terribly, in the language of Scripture, suffering terribly from demon possession. Do you know what demon possession is? It's when an evil spirit infests someone's life and then acts out their evil demeanor through that person. You may say, well, I don't believe that. I'll put that on the shelf then. That's another topic. But I guarantee you that if you know someone that goes through something like that, all of a sudden, you're going to be saying, let me find someone that can help me because my loved one's demonized. Right now, just put it on the shelf. Focus on the main thing. The main thing was faith. She comes crying out. Now, watch where Jesus was. He leaves Jewish territory and he goes into Gentile land, Tyre and Sidon. And a Canaanite woman, they use that word, a Canaanite woman, because she was the original people from that land. Remember when in the book of Exodus and Numbers and Deuteronomy, the first 5 books of the Bible, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Remember those 5 books? They're called the Pentateuch, the first 5 books of the Bible. It was during that time where God charged the Israelites, I want to send you to the promised land, drive out the Canaanites. Well, they didn't drive everybody out. This one was a descendant of people that lived in that land. But Jewish people lived over here. This was called Gentile territory over here. Jesus leaves Jewish territory, goes over into Gentile turf. The moment he gets there, a woman comes out from her home. She hears Jesus is there, and she sees him, and she says, Lord, Son of David. Now, she wants a miracle for her daughter. But Jesus wants to make sure that she's really moving in authentic faith. So the first acid test is this. Are we connected in the heart? I don't want you just to believe in me. I want you to trust in me. 2 separate things. 2 separate things. George Gallup poll in 2011 said that when they polled America to find out with a single question, the answer to it, do you believe in God? 91% of people polled in America said, yes, we believe in God. 8% said no. That means 8% of Americans are either atheists or agnostics. 1% said, I don't know. I don't know if I believe in God or not. So let's focus on the 91%. 91% of people say, I believe in the existence of God. Believing in God and trusting in God are 2 separate things. Case in point. This high-wire stuntman was about to perform this phenomenal feat. He's going across this open abyss from one mountain to another on a tight wire. Crowd gathers at the base, looking up. They're seeing this thing about to take place. He yells down right before he gets on the first part of the tight wire. He said, do you believe I can walk across? They said, yeah, we believe. Then he said, do you believe I can push a wheelbarrow across the tight rope? People say, yeah, you can do it. We believe. He says, get in the wheelbarrow. See, one is believing. When you get in, you trust. 2 different things. Jesus wanted to see, did this woman simply believe? You call me Lord, and Lord means master. Lord means I'm the boss. Lord means I can control your destiny. And you call me son of David, which is a term that refers to my messianic name or my messianic mission. I am the Messiah. I know those may be words to you, but do you really trust me? She didn't stop at his silence, because his silence was also part of the process of making sure we're connected with the heart. She didn't stop when the disciples went to him and said, Master, send her away. She's really becoming a nuisance. Send her away. She didn't stop. And she came, and the scripture says in verse 25, the woman came and knelt before him. The posture of kneeling is a posture of humility. It's a posture of worship. Not only do I believe in who you are, I trust you. And she said, Lord, help me. I want you to see the first sign of moving in faith is, and how Jesus helped people develop their faith, is making sure they connect to their heart. Jesus allowed her to get close to him. He allowed her to know that he cared for her. When we know that God cares for us, we trust him. It's a big deal to God.